What is up, you guys? Good morning to everybody, and hello. Welcome back to the channel. Please go ahead and throw those A's in the chat if you can hear your boy speak. Go ahead and throw those A's in the chat if you can hear your boy speak. Hello, everybody. Hello. Let me get this thing rolling. I can't see my screens right now. Just a sec, team. I know you don't have the screen in front of you, but for some reason, my screen is not showing up on me. Good times here. Like, literally no idea what's going on. What's going on? All right, hold on. I mean, for real, though. Hold on. What is up, guys? Please let me know while we get this screen reconnected here. What's up with everybody? What's up, Alex? Good to see you. Michael. And trust me when I'm saying that I'm actually looking at you through my phone. boy, yeah. What's up, Ian? Oh man, it's good to see you guys. Okay, I'm coming up. All right. Oh, here we go. Nice. I'm getting signal now. Just a moment. It's coming. And we are in. Oh my goodness. All right. So technical stop out on this thing. Couldn't see the play there for a quick second. Oh my goodness, that really sucked. So what is up, team? Good to see everybody here. Damon, good to see you, man. Daniel Gonzalez, what's up? Johnny, what's up, man? Rick, Danielle Spears, what's up with you guys? Oh my goodness, man. What's up, Jeff, Mike J, Casey, Katie Cat? Goodness gracious. You know what? I was actually talking to my brother earlier this morning, and he said that ticker symbol MARA is facing an upgrade. And team, this is careful. This thing just broke. This thing just broke prior day high on Meta. This thing is completely flipping it right now. Wow. Funny, the bet here was to complete the move beyond the LRC, right? Completely stopped out here. And this has the power. He actually asked me earlier this morning, he goes, well, what do you think about the range on it? And I said, well, the open on this was actually 350.40. So this in reality could go all the way to the top band on the opposing side, right? So this is, you're looking at, let's see, 350. Yeah, that would be a it looks like it would be around $6.10 move to the upside. So 6-point move. Let's find out what the ATR on this is on the daily on a 14-day close. And then we'll see what that actual range could be, right? Okay. So display that to me immediately or no? What the heck? Oh, wow. No way. That is insane. The ATR is moving up. $8.36. My goodness. So if it did continue to the upside, it has 355 is a technical resistance, but it could actually make this resistance right in here. I see it. It's around let's see what it is. 357.23. Wow. That marks off the $8 move. Massive. What is the SPY doing and why are things green? Let's go. Meta just pulled a stock market on us. Danny Gonzalez. Oh my goodness. Driz T, what's up with you? Morning. African Gorilla, what's up? You did a 28% gainer on AMD puts. Let's take a look at it. Wow. That's a good cover. You're at prior day lows. And what I will say is that there's still an open opportunity there, right? Because of the 5-minute closures. This is completely shocked. Let's take a look at the moving averages here on the 5-minute time frame. Let's see. Yeah, prior day low, it would be at, what is it right here? The 138.01. There we go. Oh my goodness. It already broke the prior day low. So there we go. It's breaking prior bars now. This in 14 seconds could be another put play, you guys. I'm not gonna lie for you 1 second. I'm unable to trade this right now. So yeah, let's see. Oh, it just closed the candle. So right up right here to the SMA 5. Just observe the markets at least with me, right? So that we don't FOMO into anything. But the thesis here is that the SMA 5 and the SMA 10 are working as resistance on the way down, right? So that would be the technical potential entry, right? 138.14. So this thing could also, we can scalp our ways down to near 137.65. And to see if you can catch entry somewhere here at about the 138.16-ish, right? So right around there. And that if this fails the SMA 5 on the 5-minute, then that's why you do partial entries, right? You do minimal entries until it gets to the optimal time. And beyond the SMA 10, I don't think I would. I can see a technical resistance too for repositioning at 138.81, but technically that SMA 5 is being used so much here. You know what? Somebody told me about that, Steve. Somebody mentioned GNS just yesterday. What's the deal with it? Why is it getting all froggy? So Ian Tucker, there's no news on this? Oh, Steve, careful on COSM, brother. Careful on COSM. I know that they announced their buyback. I get it, but that doesn't sound. I would I, that's a touchy place. Ian Tucker, which news? Which one were you trying to catch? Let me see what the LRC on the hourly AMD is looking at, right? So let me pull that up. And also, oh man, the volatility is way extreme right now. So let me take a look at something. Yeah, this thing is at max strength coming down. Look at the momentum channels right now, team. I know. I get it, team. I'm gonna go ahead and give you access to the people who are interested in purchasing this. I will give you access to it. I had to optimize the script here because it wasn't correctly executing, but now we're good. Right? So you should be expecting an email from me today for those who are interested in picking up the momentum channels here. But yeah, what I wanted to mention here is this simple fact. See how you have the minimal colors, right? And then you start with a kind of a ruby red. It starts to get a little brighter, and then as the strength starts to show at the open of this candle here, it started off getting really dark red, or I'm sorry, really deep red, right? Cherry red. And look at the colors. They're not really shifting. They're kind of giving us the continuation of it, right? And look at the sell signal that it fired off. It fired off right up here at 139.57. But what do you guys, this is what we're trading here with a smaller group, right? We're trading with a smaller group here on YouTube. The exposure that I have on putting up a video is a lot different. Like for example, a GTII video, if I put that up, I have like 1,000 or 2,000 views a day. So I haven't done the shill on any of those videos yet. I've only kind of offered it to you guys, right? My typical crew, my normal crew. But I'm gonna ask you, like, I mean, what do you think about that? Like for just to the end of the year sale, like for real. Danielle Spears, like and share, please, for our boy. Oh, Danielle, you're amazing. Thank you so much. And let me put the moving averages here. This is ABT Off-Grid Gorilla. You are my guinea pig on this one, dude. Look for ABT momentum channels. And then also, let me check. Damon, I appreciate you, dude. I just don't know if I should, because it's it's quite different. It's quite different. The what this is doing. So I don't know if I was just gonna dirt cheap it real quick for Christmas and for New Year's, and then just pull it before the new year. Let me go ahead and check on you, OGG, because dude, if there's anyone that I need forward testing from, it would definitely be you. It's such a new strat. Look at this. You see the color just shifted to a lighter red. So this could be indications already to take profit, right? So I mean, not all the way, because you had the light red here printed too. There's no bull signal just printed. There's no bull signal printed just yet. Let me check it. I'm going into the oh, Off-Grid Gorilla. I see it there. You're in. Close out Trading View, reopen it. But I need your forward test on this, brother, as soon as you could. I need your review. So let me know the moment that you see it, but you have to restart. Ian Tucker, you think that I should just offer it to the group for now? honestly, that's what I've been kind of doing since, a few days ago. I really haven't. I really haven't put it out. I just feel, I don't know. I feel like I owe the group here a little more than I do to the regular YouTube video viewers, right? It's not that they don't. It's just that we're here live, dedicating time to each other and risking our lives every day, and like we're on the tranches here, man. So this I feel a little closer to this group, and to my master students, because a lot of them are here. Oh, what? Since the LRC. Oh, Danielle, I remember I remember messaging you. I was trying to give you access, but I didn't have the corrected TradingView username. But you replied? Is that what you're saying? SPY current double top right now. That is a critical resistance, and it's already breaking the prior bar high, and already broke prior day highs too. This let me look at the LRC on that. That's looking pretty interesting. Do me a favor, Danielle. Do me a favor and check your. You have to restart TradingView though. So, but hold on. I'll tell you when. I'll tell you when to restart it though. Hold on. Yeah, SPY is feeling a little double toppy here, but the opening. Okay, the opening is here. Oh wow. 477.83. Let's see. So this is let me see what the daily time frame. $387 is your ATR here. 473 is the current price. 345. You're close to it, right? Technically, your resistance would be the top side of the daily LRC. So 476 something, right around there. So let me look at the hourly. Yeah, this would be indicating that you would sort of surpass the hourly time frame LRC by a bit here, and then that would technically flip bullish. Yeah, that is Danielle. Hold on, I'll tell you. Okay. Off Grid Gorilla. That is I definitely have you win unless you have two different ones. But for my master students, you do require some you do require scripts for the assignment for this week. And I know I have a few of them in there. How do I get them? Wall Street Ponzi, I got your email too. Katie's saying, I think offering the deal to the core group would give an incentive to those who tune in daily. Okay, I think that's probably the bottom line right there. So, oh my goodness. Yeah, Wall Street Ponzi, well said indeed. Convinced, sold. Yes, 5-minute bull flag here in the SPY, and I'm thinking on it. Well, let me see the moving averages. Right, almost there, Danielle. Hold on. Let me pull those up, and let me see if I have. And you have the LRC. Okay. Danielle, restart your TradingView. Completely close it out. X out of it. And then reopen it. And Wall Street Ponzi, I got your email. I just had what I was saying a little bit earlier was that I needed to update the script. And I now I did, right? So Now I did. So it's clean now, and I'm definitely trying to get some of the guinea pigs here, right? Like Off-Grid Gorilla. I need his review too. But tonight I'm gonna be replying back to the people who did who were interested in picking this up, especially for the core group, right? So for example, Johnny Barnes here. He is Johnny Barnes. He is my number one student from track 1 students, right? Powder Slave is my number 1 student from track 2. And track 3 is currently underway. They're going to week number 6, and I'm acquiring I'm getting the enrollments in for track 4, and that's going to be the last one, the last 16-week mentorship that I'm going to do. But Arca Bulls is the email here, right? So let me do. So just to the core group, I'm not. Yeah, I think you're right, Katie and Ian Tucker. So Johnny Barnes, send me the email with your. I asked Powder Slave yesterday or the day before too. So send me the email with your thing. Jeff, thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate you. So yeah, that's gonna be my word to you. This is gonna be available to only those who participate live. And yeah, so but not the typical video thing the analysis videos that I create, right? 10-minute buy signal on the SPY down here right before the triple moving average crossover and right before the silver cross from the ARC averages, which is the other indicator you're gonna get with with the purchase of this of the momentum channels. Oh, Joey Bryson. Okay, let me know. I still have, I think, about 13 seats left from the 30 that I offered. So definitely pick that up as soon as you can before it's. There's only so many people I can fit, right? And then it because of bandwidth. Alia, what's up with you? Good morning to you. So I made a promise to you yesterday. What's the ticker? Because yesterday you had to peace out real quick and we were going to look at PBLA, right? And we didn't get to. So I kept it in my mind the entire time. I said, if Alia steps in, I got to make sure to check her stuff out. And Off-Grid Gorilla. So yeah, let me know, Alia. And I got to check out Meta right now real quick just for Off-Grid Gorilla. To be honest with you, OGG, I think that we can do the hourly time frame in 35 minutes, right? So this is going to be our ultimate decision factor, the decision maker here. Remember that the average true range on a daily is $8.36. The opening, let me see. The opening is $351.82. And we're already $3, potentially $4 into the average true range. That means that we could still technically make it to the 356.21 and beyond, maybe even 357. Okay, good. OGG, did you check that out? Danielle Spears just got him. Can you double check your side? I know you're currently in a trade, but check your invite scripts only, right? So you would do that by going into your indicators and right in here, invite scripts only, or invite only scripts. Double X, my brother, you just reminded me. I gotta tell you guys, I had such a tough night last night, team, with the little guy. He had a little bit of trouble going to sleep, not because he's sick or nothing. He was just way too excited. We played a lot at night, so I don't know if I thought I was tiring him out, but he definitely did not tire out. He got even crazier, right? And yeah, his energy is mind blowing. So he's tiring daddy out like 2 hours, 3 hours into playing, right? So I had to wait for him to go to sleep, and he didn't go to sleep until around 3 in the morning. And I'm like, oh man, I should have used the Zarbee's, the children's melatonin thing. But I wanna make sure that I can kind of refrain from using that as much as humanly possible, right? So he's not dependent on that, even though he doesn't know what it means. I just don't want his body to grow a dependency, and I don't even know. And it says right there that it's made so that they don't grow a dependency. But still, the inner me, he's four, right? So the inner me is like, humans can be silly. So Double X is saying that that ASRE just hit 22. And it's kind of popping off a little bit right now. So Alia, you don't want to check out the ticker? All right. So let me know in the future if you do. Okay, I got you. And so OGG, did you check out the? Did you check out what I'm telling you? I feel weird here at no man's land. Okay, if there is a long play, it's. You're at such a weird point right here, right? Because look at this. We're getting a slight downtick in volume. And this is going to be the first candle to move the bull volume below the moving average. So that technically means a downside in 2 minutes and 17 seconds. The thing here is that the support is at 353.41. So, I mean, we're so close to that. So 2 minutes and 8 seconds. The rule of thumb here, closing beneath the SMA 5 on the 5 minute would introduce a downside. And that would be a quick scalp. And I'm talking about, what is it? What is it? Let me see the, yeah, man, I mean, maybe the 350 puts for December 22nd. Those are the 2-day expiries. And then if it doesn't close beneath that, then, this is technically a bullish play because it looks a little bit like a bull flag or a pennant that could lead to an upside. Yes, Off-Grid Gorilla, it is momentum channels. Guys, my voice is so hoarse. I apologize about this, but would you mind holding on just for a quick second? Let me just go and find my damn hydro flask here because I'm losing my voice little by little. Remember the rule of thumb here, right? It looks like a pennant, a bull pennant. The upside could be of higher probability here, right? But we still have to get that closure, the validation, 1 minute and 2 seconds beneath the SMA 5. But let me just put the, I'm literally losing my voice right now. Hold on just a moment, team. All right, team, I am back. Apologies about that. Oh, man. Yeah, that felt good. Okay, so, oh, damn. It looks like we're getting some closures beneath. Oh, that was actually above. Yeah, OGG, I think if we front run this, it probably wouldn't be the best decision, but, you know, to each their own, right? Because I'm noticing this pennant, and it's just consolidation for me. Daniel, the SPY is doing some moves or what? Let's go and take a look. And why is that like not? That is so annoying. Oh, look at this. This is what I meant. It's like a pennant like this, right? But I mean, obviously, this is a 12-hour time frame. But we were talking about the upside here on Solana yesterday, and we're catching that, right? But good stuff. Let's see this. Let's see the SPY. Okay. Wow. Something that I was talking about just yesterday too was the fact that the SPY. Let me see what the channels are saying on this. Wow. Damn, huge buy signal at 474.12. Let me see the 15-minute on this thing. Damn. Confluent signal 473.90, 473.96 on the 15-minute. And oh man, it's actually increasing strength and momentum. Wow. And I was telling my brother earlier today that it would be silly for the SPY not to at least attempt its all-time high of 479, the 479.98 that we have right up here, right? But what I am scared of is like a massive double top there. You know, that would really suck. I agree, Off Grid Gorilla. I completely agree. Wait. Daniel, crude oil inventory report made a jump at. Are you? Wait. That's not good. Actually, hold on. Let me just make sure that I can put this back. Yeah, today we were looking at Mara for some scalps. And it's damn, this thing for sure continued. Okay, so yeah, let me just take a look at the WTI. That's like, we need to know that. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's about to pull back. Well, at least the momentum channels were at max. We're at max expansion, and now they're starting to diminish that green color, right? So this looks like it may. The closure is gonna do a lot with that. Let me take a look at the hourly time frame LRC on the oil futures contracts. Because if this thing continues to the upside, that'll apply pressure to the equities, to the downside. Yes, Danielle, good. Buzz Margin Call, what's up, buddy? Yeah, the SPY. Yeah, it definitely is a safer play. Although when looking at the SPY, it's critical to look at things like Meta and Apple, the $1 trillion assets, because those could actually make the SPY run in sympathy too. Okay. And just in case, right, if you don't want to get rid of your bands, let me see if I can actually do that. And do I have two of them going? Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm really curious. It's a little. I mean, there's definitely some interest happening here with volume, right? So Yeah, I gotta see what's gonna happen here. This may be something that can apply pressure, but the downside here, right? That's what was the top side here. It reached 75.15 and back to 75.02. This pressured the markets upward, right? So the rule of thumb here is better to look at oil futures relationship against the broader markets, on a weekly, at the bare minimum a daily, right? So if that's really where the inverse correlation can be found, right? So if we did a quick little pair or comparison, let's see if we could. Yeah. So let's do this. Let's minimize that, and then you could see that inverse relationship, right, between the oil futures and the broader market SPY, the S&P 500. Right, but right now it's really curious correlation right now. So, but at one point or another, this is gonna, do its typical thing, where it decouples. So Tom is saying I keep one monitor just for the Super 7 when I trade SPY. Yes, completely agreed. What he means is that he's looking at the Magnificent 7, right? All the blue chips, and those would give you an indication over where the broader markets can lead, because the S&P 500 and NAS, they can be influenced by the weight of some of the trillion-dollar assets or trillion-dollar capitalizations, right? So those are powerful. So let me go back to the SPY here and see how that is reacting in an hourly time frame. Yeah, but this is, like Ian is saying, it's definitely a broader market event. Origin, what's up, buddy? How are you? Oh, dude, I'm happy you're there for Dad, man. I'm happy you're there with the pops. I really am, brother. I hope he's doing okay. But you being here kind of says something, right? So I hope you're chilling. So you're gonna Off-Grid Gorilla, you're gonna do one trade completely based on the channels with the LRC as a test. Okay, no big exposure. Yeah, please keep the team posted, my brother. I really want to know what you're doing. So what OGG is saying that is he's gonna do a trade of whatever asset he's gonna choose, right, between the ABT LRC, which is the Arca Bulls Trading LRC, and then the Arca Bulls Trading Momentum channels, right? So he's gonna give it a shot here based on only these indicators and see how the performance is based. Thank you, OGG. Really appreciate you. And Tom says, oh yeah. So Tom with the window here with the Mag 7. He calls that the area of confluence, and dude, yes. Some of the biggest traits for day traders are actually confluence and psychology, right? So, if you pair that with some technical, some stats and psychology and catalysts, oof, you got big money movers, right? So let me go back to Nike here and take a look at this for Danielle. Hey June, how are you, brother? Good to see you here. Man, it's got to be what? It's like midnight where you are right now. It's got to be late. I hope you're doing well, my buddy. Let's see. Now, Danielle, are you looking at this for a day trade, or are you looking at this for a swing? Or an investment? Because damn, this thing is crazy. Johnny Barnes, shoot over the hold on. Shoot over your shoot over your thing right now, brother. What is it for a swing trade, Danielle? Okay, good. So I got some time. All right, good. That's good. That's honestly, I think it would be a pretty cool swing play too. All right, so we got to take a look at ASRE as well, team, just real quick. But you already have 20 shares. Johnny Barnes, put your username in here, buddy. Because if it's just me, I think this thing is breaking out of a right angle triangle, complete invalidation, but that's usually what we've been noticing, the behavior of this formation as of late. Let me see the hourly again. Oh, that's really kind of you, my brother. I really appreciate you for stopping by, June. But I do hope everything is well with you, my brother. I mean, could it honestly it feels kind of like this, which begs me to believe that this could actually, I don't know. Let me see. I hate the FOMO candles, by the way, because this could be a chop. It could be a chop area, right? It could be a chop zone. I mean, if I'm looking at it from here, yeah, it could also be a chop zone. An area of consolidation, right? So something like this. So two separate resistances, right? So clean resistance here at the breakout of the triangle, and then retracement back to start validating that the regression, the support, it would resistance into support. So if we were to get some upside targets, then let's do that, right? Let's go to the center of the triangle first. I want to see how far I can push this to the upside. Let's just say that let's just say that this candle here would be the official breakout zone. That would be the top of the triangle at around 123.35. And then of course you have one more target, right? It would be the oh, gotcha, Johnny Barnes, got you. Okay, I'm gonna look at that real quick. But hold on. This is your next target. That would be 123.94. And then I'm going to see what else it's building, because I believe that this is a larger time frame pennant breakout. Okay, so let me do this real quick for Johnny Barnes. Okay. So it looks like you'd have to just allow just a couple minutes and potentially a restart of your trading view system. But I'll tell you when the go ahead is for that. All right, buddy. So let me hold on. And oh, I'm stoked, bro. Yeah. My dude, I got some gifts for you, man. And this is typical. This is a typical thing, guys, from my master students. It's just usually, you know, I put you through a little bit of hell. So so you know, you don't have to feel like I'm going to just you're not being betrayed. Right? So apologies for me to take this long. I didn't realize that I still hadn't given you permission to some of these some of the scripts, but yeah. Johnny Barnes. All right, dude, check it out. Go ahead and restart your system, allow a couple minutes and or a few minutes here, and then you should be good to go, right? So this is what I'm talking about, team. Coming back to Nike, huge pennant here, and that looks like the breakout formation, right? So if we were to put down the thesis here based around maybe, let me go back maybe to even the hourly time frame so I can remove some of the grain here because it's so damn choppy. Right, lots of choppiness when we're moving onto the upside, right? So I like I said, I really don't like FOMO candles, so I'm gonna go ahead and ignore that one. And if you guys are watching, hold on just a sec. Chad Vivian, are you in here, buddy? I needed to follow up with Chad. Hold on, guys. Let's see. Yeah, what's up, girl? Hey, Chad. Good to see you, buddy. Dude, so eyeballs on this. Let me just do something real quick here. Okay. All right. So yeah. So let's take a look at this. Right. We're gonna look at right now, drawing a pennant using trend lines. Right. So this is something that I wanted my master students to watch. So please, everybody, just go ahead and observe on this. You're gonna catch how my strategy is made around creating a formations drawing. Right. So in this case, you guys know that I'm a person who uses both the wick bases, right? So the wick is this stick of the candle, right? I'm the person that uses the wick bases and the opening or closing bases of a candle, meaning when a candle is looking like this, right? Or like this here, that it doesn't have a wick on top or the bottom. So I will use a combination of both. In this case, you're gonna notice that I didn't favor this candle here. Now, the reason why I didn't favor that candle there is because oftentimes you'll get panic sells or panic buys. So in this case, this was a huge panic sell. So we don't include the FOMO candle ever. Just like in statistics, when you're measuring and when you are cataloging your samples for a data set, you are going to maintain, or you're going to keep your outliers out of the formula. Right, so keep your outliers out, as you're going to get a different read. So if you would like to keep the read in there for the outliers too, then as what you would call just an example, then that's fine. That's fine. You can do that, right? But generally speaking, it would be best for you to remove outliers. So in this case, now we go ahead and find the top candle here from the formation, and remember to avoid the FOMO candles, right? So now from here, we have to see which of these wicks are going to be the ones. We're looking for the most. We're looking for the most touches that we can get of the resistance, and if it's not the top candle, then it's going to be a hit or miss, right? So here I'm noticing that we have a nice touch here, and the body touching right here, right? But that doesn't mean that it's it. Continue trying, right? Try this candle back here because that's really where the formation started. Now, see if you can connect the dots right there and see if then you get some confluence. I do see a nice bounce here, right? I do see the touch here, but I don't like the fact that it's breaking out at 80 to 90% to the apex of the triangle, because that usually invalidates when you're at this close to the apex. Don't trust that, right? So now, let's go ahead and try yet again. Let's see if maybe we take into consideration the body of the green candle back there and see if we can pull back a little bit here and see if we can catch any other type of contact. Right, so in fact, I see these two here. They're nice, right? Nice little touch here for the support on this one, but still, I'm not convinced. So I really do think that we could stick to the initial idea, right? So it would be something like this here. In my personal opinion, everybody's going to view this in a different way. Not one person is going to view it the same as the other. Okay, so this is my pennant, symmetrical triangle. I know it's a little wonky, right? But it's a trade. We're talking about psychology here, right? We're not going to be perfect every time. Okay, so yes, Daniel, I know. This was something that I was going to cover in a special video for the master students anyway, and I think I still will. Okay, so in this case, now we're looking at the breakout from the formation when we are at about 75% to the apex of the triangle. This is optimal. So this is usually where the breakout happens for the triangle family. Yes, Powder Slave, I'm definitely holding it. So notice now, remember what we were talking about. What I personally feel that I have a bigger edge considering wick to opening or closing bases. So here's wick, here's closing, here's opening, right? Here's wick, here's closing, here's wick. Right, so all of those confluent touches are the ones that I'm looking at for the trend line. It's already a no-no in the stock market world that we're using any diagonal lines at all, right? But that's not the point. The point here is that we're going to be using these formations alongside other validators so that we can understand the bull thesis from several forms, just like we did for NVOS, right? So in NVOS, if you guys did catch that analysis, right, the thread of analysis that I put out just last night, I really wanted the master students to watch this, right? Because it is you remember that we were talking about the multi formation breakouts, right? So in this case, you're observing here a bullish quad formation breakout, and which is usually the max amount of formations stacked into one. Why am I doing that though? Because I want to know what the individual targets are for every single last strategy that this thing has to offer. So this is the one formation here, right? We have the descending broadening wedge, which is natural target. The take profit target per the trading book rules is 172. Okay, that is your take profit for this formation. Now let's find the other formations. So you can see right over here that I'm kind of already indicating something, right? So I know that you can see the lines, right? So let's go ahead and just get that filled in, and then you will observe here an inverse head and shoulders. Right, so this inverse head and shoulders is not a typical one. You have a secondary shoulder. So you have two shoulders here with a head. Inverse head and shoulders, a double shoulder head. It doesn't give it more validity, like I say all the time. It doesn't give it any more strength. It just is what it is. It's good. It's still good to consider. All right, so that's formation number 2. Now, let's continue this. That has its own target, right? So that target is taken from a trend line here, from the top side, right, from the neckline all the way down to the head, and then you apply it to your last shoulder right in the middle. When you do that, you're actually catching a target that's $1.72 that has a lot to do with the one spot 272 at 169 in a geometric form, right? So that's great. You're now noticing confluence. Okay, so the target that you're looking at from this descending broadening wedge, well, that's the same target, isn't it? 172. So now you have confluent targets not only with geometrics but with psychology. Okay, that's great. Using this form. Notice how I'm using again. I'm using the wick. I'm using closing of the candle, wick of the candle, wick, right? We have a wick, and we're starting to use the body here for resistances and supports. So I find my edge in the support too. Look at this. These are closing bases, wick, opening bases, closing bases. This is a closing bases, wick, and wick. I find my deepest edge to be used with a combination of opening bases and also closing bases paired with the shadow or the wicks. Okay, now next formation. Let's go ahead and take a look at that, because now we have two confluent targets that we're looking at, right? So let's look at this one now. This is a descending channel. It's bullish formation number 3, right? So this descending channel now displays, let's go ahead and start diminishing here the lines, right? Because I want to display to you how many different types of bulls are trading this formation. It's a lot, and I want to know each and every target that they have to consider. Why? Because then I'll be able to tell which one would be of higher probability. This is why I'm identifying all this crap, right? So now this is the channel right here. How to acquire that target? Well, you take a trend line from the top side of the formation to the very bottom side of the formation. You apply it to the area of breakout, which is right here, right? I just scooched it a little bit to the side, and that's giving you a target of 161, which already has to do with the 169 of the one spot 272 and the 172 of both the broadening wedge and the inverse head and shoulders. So again, we have confluence, but this time you have a range and a focus now. So you didn't have your bottom side 161 to 172 with a focus of 169, right? Next formation. This is the fourth formation that we're looking at here that also has to do with the breakout potential from this asset, okay? So this is your fourth formation, a falling wedge with a breakout validation of support and a continuation. Take profit number 1 is, well, that would be the center. That would be the center of the triangle, right? So we already got that target. Now the second target, I think we got today. Look at that. The top of the range right here, 138. We were talking about 139. What do you know? Now we have acquired the second target from this breakout here. Why are we keeping that in mind? Because all of this has to do with each other. If the breakout happens from this triangle, then there would be a reason for us to come back down and validate the conversion of resistance into support from the channel. It wouldn't only be that though, because yes, the price action here, you're noticing that the broadening wedge, we're failing that support, right? Everyone's going to be like, wait, but your formation here, this one, you're failing that candle. You're failing it here. You're not actually breaking out, but yes, we are. But that's because we're trading multiple formations and multiple strategies. We never got the validation of support from this channel. So we need to come back. And it doesn't always have to happen, right? We'll come slightly short of it, and then we'll bounce up to the upside or bounce out to the upside, or we'll come back and validate it. But the general thesis here is that, right? So now you can see how many targets this thing can actually face, right? So now so you got all the targets here, and that is a bullish quad formation breakout. And to tell you the truth, I wasn't convinced. I wasn't convinced that this would be the overall formation. So I did another one just in case. So I drew here a falling wedge just in case everybody was looking at the one formation in a higher time frame. And guess what? Look at the first target. Bam. 131, the top side of this candle here in the OHLC on the top left, 131. We got the first target met right on the dollar. The next target here was set to 139, very similarly to the other formations too. We got 138 today, right? So you can see now how formations in psychology work when you compare them or when you have them completely based around geometrics and potentially statistics and technicals, right? When you have all of these signals all in one jumble, and then you have a bullish catalyst, fundamental catalyst, this then starts to turn into the realm of an A trade. The only reason I wouldn't consider it an absolute A trade is because of the valuation. My A trades would be large caps, right? So in this case, I think the play would have a B minus to a B plus trade. Honestly, B to B plus. And I don't think I would go any higher than that because of the valuation, but very, very high rating considering. All right, you guys. So that is a bit of I don't want to, I really wanted to show. I know I have a lot of master students in here, right? So I wanted to give them what I've been trying to release here as a video, and then also I want to show you too what you would be looking at on the ArcMastersCourse, the 16-week mentorship. This is literally what we go through. We go through live charts. We go through future projections. And the whole thing, we trade. We want to make sure that the trade works for us. All right, you guys, so definitely get in touch with me right here at ArcMastersCourse@gmail.com. I am getting these seats filled. I had 30 seats and now I have 13. All right, so send me an email there, team. I'll give you the syllabus, the disclaimer, and all that good stuff. But team, Chad, I'm actually speaking to Chad and Danielle. Did you guys feel that this was okay? Oh, Chad, that makes a bit of sense. LOL. Thanks, man. Of course, Chad, this is not it either. We're going to continue elaborating more on this. But yes, Daniel, I got you. They could be, Jeff. Like, I'm going to go ahead and say yes. And I'm not assuming anything. Oh my goodness. Johnny Barnes, what's up, buddy? Upgrade Gorilla, let's see, Gal saying Arca must tell you that the master must be combined with the live. Live makes you learn how to apply what we're learning. Yeah, it's actually cool that we're getting this right now too, right? We're getting it as the price action is working out. Because a lot of the times, unfortunately, it is in hindsight, right? But what we were talking about yesterday is not happening to the best of the prediction or the forecast. Sorry, the forecast here was really to reach the area of about 152. But I think I remember talking about the resistance here between 139 and 142 first, and then to potentially get the how we're combining geometrics here would be with the golden pocket, the knot 618, between the knot 618 and the knot 382. is this is the golden pocket here. So very bullish area to be in for a bounce to the upside. Gal K BTC at 44K. That is amazing. Zenon, what's up, buddy? Yeah. Which one do you want, Mara? We were looking at Mara just a little bit earlier. So guys, I really appreciate you listening in to this, right? So that's a little bit of a mini lesson here and what you can expect in the ArcMastersCourse, the 16-week mentorship, right? It really is live feed. And then hopefully the play works out. Somebody will tell me. Somebody, especially when we're going to get into the strategies week, which are a little ahead. Let's see. Ian Tucker saying, love it. Thanks, Arca, my brother. MINA? Yeah, dude, of course. Let's look at it. Very curious here on Nike because, yeah, I do think you're getting ready for some, Danielle. Sorry, I didn't really finish this, right? But look at this. Look at this 4-hour hammer. 52 minutes and 50 seconds. Damn. That. Hey, Zenon, damn it. You're already exposed. Okay. Right. Let's and you said it's against the US dollar or USDT. Let's see. Double X, which one are you talking about, brother? Sorry, let me see. Oh, against the USD? Okay, so I could use a Coinbase. Okay, right. Let me I don't even know what this is really. Let me see I want to see its overall behavior. Wow. That's something. Support is where we are, but it does have a little bit of room. Hold on. And remember from Formations Week, team, your leading indicators, price action, and your trend lines, right? Your areas, your discretionary areas of support and resistances, forward looking alongside your fibs. And yeah, so let's look at this real quick, right? So yeah, this is definitely an area of support. Let's look at the RSI. Hold on. Okay, so 8 cents of average true range on a daily. Is it really 8 cents? Oh, damn. So 90, where did this go? So 77, 8 cents would have just been, 8 cents would have just been close to 90. Like it shouldn't have gotten that high. Okay, so 77. So if you're really thinking about this, 86 cents, that would be your technical average true range, and the bottom side we're looking at here is 88 cents. So that means I'm going to adjust here the support bottom to these two here, and that would be a lot closer to the average true range. Price action can technically continue to the downside to 87.3 before a continuation, but I'm going to validate that though. But what I am noticing here is that the stochastics here with an upside, we are expanding here on a daily, and you're definitely with an upside on stochastic momentum. So this is a powerful setup. But how powerful is it looking back though? What's the 4 hour saying? 4 hours already showing some downside here, and it's also a critical expansion. Let me see the hourly. Right, here's the correction. Increasing volume on the hourly time frame. Let's see the moving averages now. I want to start including some indicators. triple moving average crossover just happened. We're above the SMA 10, and I have a feeling it's using the EMA 9 and the I have a feeling it's using the EMA 7 and 9 as well. So let me display here the EMAs. There we go. So yeah, these are the moving averages that are currently being used for that upside. If we drop, like I was talking about, your SMA 10 is located right at that 87 mark that we spoke of. So that's good. Silver cross on an hourly happened here. Let's see. Silver cross on a 3-hour happened already. Let's see the 4-hour. 4-hour time frame. Silver cross happened right here. Wow. The silver cross is the crossing of the EMA 21 over the EMA 55. Some may consider it to be the SMA 20 over the SMA 50, but I think traditionally the EMA 21 over the EMA 55 has some merit. Okay, the 6-hour time frame silver cross as well. Wow. Okay, and the 8-hour time frame has not had its silver cross just yet, and we have a triple moving average crossover. Okay. Hold on, brother. Hold on. Just getting a quick sip of water. There we go. Okay. Refreshing. Let's see. Primarily, Danielle, they carry their higher strike rate in the daily and up, but they can be used in any time frame, really. Sasquatch, what's up, buddy? Sasquatch, that is well said, my brother. That was super biblical times here. I love it, buddy. And that is from that 70s show. Ah! Oh my goodness, dude. The things that we can pull out, right? So here's that little bit of a bearish price action that we're looking for, right? So the way we can validate that would be the immediate short term. So let's go at least to the... hourly time frame seems to have a support coming up. Yeah, if I were to guess this drop here on an hourly, that would be probably the SMA 10 down here at 87.3. If not, this candle here, the wick top, on this candle from December 19th. Wow, we're on the 20th already. Definitely haven't wrapped gifts or finished purchasing. Okay, 88.50 to 87.30. This is your pocket. The concept, the entire range, 91.8 to 87.30 with a focus at 88.50. This is my thesis, and I do think that there could be a bounce from this area here, but it's just a temporary pullback from Bitcoin, whatever may be happening right now. Right? And also, the SPY is also showing a little bit of that weakness too. 5-minute time frame already starting to print some red in the momentum channels. So the reason why I incorporated momentum channels here, team, the reason why is because the algorithm will not always catch the sell signal as fast as you would want it, right? So in this case, I have a backup system. Your backup system will be the momentum channels giving you the red, and it's of low intensity, right? It's of low intensity right now, but that doesn't mean that it can't continue. And let's see the 30-minute time frame. In fact, the 30-minute time frame is still massively green. Slightly dimmer color here. I get it. Very nice. Okay. So what ended up happening here with the meta play? We got that close. Oh my goodness, it's just no volatility right now. It's really, it's kind of at a standstill, isn't it? But yeah, Danielle, those moving average crossover strategies can be used on really any time frame, right? But there are particular time frame moving average crossovers that you use for short-term trading or for swings. In the moving averages week, we went over the short-term ones. So there is like the triple moving average crossover of the SMA 510 and the 20, and then the EMA 921 and I think it was either the 30 or the 55, which are confluent to these here. Those would be the shorter time frame momentum or scalp or day trade types of crossover strategies to use. Generally speaking, the EMAs, they work better in the shorter time frames, and the SMAs better on the larger time frames. Although I will have to give an enormous amount of credibility to the EMA 21 and the EMA 55, even up to the weekly time frame, maybe even monthly. Actually, yes, monthly. So I hold high credibility there. So there we go. Nice. It's finally making its move to the upside. This was a little bit scary here as it passed beyond the LRC. So Wall Street Ponzi is saying that, remember, implied volatility on any of the Bitcoin affected options is jacked, right? So I am kind of hoping the spot ETF doesn't get approved. So all of these juices, stocks collapse. I'll be YOLOing put just in case, LOL. That's one way of looking at it too, right? So the other way would be completely psychological and just making people believe that it's going to run to the upside, and the thing just automatically evaluates this huge number, and then it retraces back to the mean like a bat out of hell, right? It'll just rug, and then it'll come back to that. It'll revert, and then that could be the massive put play too. We have to consider the implications of the sentiment, the overall sentiment. So one way to do that, right? It's good that we have this conversation right now. One way to do that is to look at Google Trends, and you can literally search what keyword or a hashtag, and you can see what's trending. I think it's Google Trends or Google. I forgot what it was exactly, but you can do that. So then, when you do that, you'll pick out whatever platform is using it the most. It'll tell you. If it's Twitter X, then you go into Twitter X, then you search the hashtag, and then you start catching the sentiment. So you're back testing here, right? So you'll start to back test the sentiment on everyone. AMT. Okay, so we're talking about the Off-Grid Gorilla talking about the momentum channels and the LRC, the linear regression channel. The plays on an update right now. He's in 2 plays. Coin put slightly in the green and AMD call slightly red. He'll keep us posted. These are small scalp plays, playing them in the 5-minute and 15-minute LRC and AMT indicators. Yeah, so I would say a little sweet spot there for the channels. This one here. The sweet spot would be around the 15-minute to the 30-minute, but they certainly work. They certainly work in any time frame, right? So I would consider whatever time frame feels most pertinent, right? Like right now, the 5-minute time frame seems to be the one that's really working out well. But as price action intensify, I can't do that. As price action continues to the upside, the green intensifies, right? And it starts to diminish as soon as it notices that momentum is slowing down towards that upside. As the backup system to the buy signals, right? So in case the buy signal, the sell signal fails, then you have a secondary system to give you the potential downside marked in red with intensity 2. So the red will also intensify towards the downside as well, just like here. Yeah, very, very interesting. Very interesting. So Danielle, here's one example, right? I don't know if you saw the yellow diamond here just print. So the yellow diamond would be a golden cross. And also, it's very nice because you're getting a triple moving average crossover signal, the potential of the golden cross, and you're also getting the first green print on the momentum channels. So everything is kind of confluent there for a potential upside continuation. Nice. All right, there you go, team. Check it out. That's Off-Grid Gorilla giving us the forward test on the LRC versus the momentum channels. AMD play just popped 12% to the upside, and he's green now. Let's go. Very good stuff. So that means that the algorithm. There we go. This is what I meant, Danielle. It just turned into yellow again, right? So yeah, you're gonna catch this as soon as this thing starts popping up above the prior day, the prior bar close. It's going to start turning into that golden cross. And there we go. That's it right there, right? So it's trying to get it. It's trying to get it. We'll see how it performs. But as soon as that golden cross comes in and closes, 2 minutes, 45 seconds to go, then that would be another reason for the price action to continue an upside move here. And we are talking about Meta right now in the 5-minute time frame. So January, let's see. Wall Street Ponzi saying January 10th is the date, I believe. And I take 10% of my gains and set aside for trades like that. That's amazing, brother. And Zenon saying, sick, thank you, Arca. I'll watch those bounce targets. Hopefully it doesn't drop below, but I'm also assuming it's correlated with Bitcoin as well. Yes. So I am completely bullish Bitcoin. Alex, what's up with you? Let's give a quick look here to, AMD is completely bullish. Let me see if NVIDIA is also pushing that upside narrative. Let's see. Yes, it is. Okay, and we also got a 5-minute buy signal here. So let's see if we have, complete liquidity trap here. This was a head and shoulders, and just right at the regression, this thing just said, nope, let's go. Using the bears as complete liquidity there. That is that is nefarious. That is evil, man. The bulls just took it. That is, man, observing these plays sometimes, man, it's just you see the children in the sandbox, man. It's man, it's like, guys, sometimes I will just catch myself laughing out of nowhere. My wife will be like, what happened? There's nothing playing. And I'm just looking at the price action. I'm like, oh my goodness, that was so obvious. I'm like, how did you guys fall for that? It's like they just took away your lunch in front of you, you know? It's like, what did you do? What did you think? You know, oh my goodness, man. And I'll just be looking at our psychology, play in and play out all day, right? I'm just like, wow, man, you guys. Geez, this is ridiculous. Anyway, I'm sorry, team. Completely off topic here, right? Super silly. But NVIDIA, this is primarily what I'm looking at, right? So the stochastic momentum here in the bullish control zone, getting close to the gravitational zone for a push to a further upside and closure in 35 minutes, right? I hate that it's already getting close to the lunchtime here in 35 minutes, but it's all good. The push here, the thrust that we're getting from now to the upside may be the continuation of NVIDIA into close, right? So let's pop this open in the buy hourly and see how the upside is looking on stochastics, and also let's observe volatility. So contraction, this looks like it's about to shift to the upside, and this is already getting the shift to the upside. 3-hour time frame, we're about to get an expansion phase. We're already going to get an upside stochastic read too. The way that we can also remember, we can also finesse this. Let's put this to a look back period of 1 against the smoothing factor of 1. There you go. Check out your 3-hour. slight weakness, upside pivot nonetheless in the bullish control zone. Let's cancel that and come back. Okay, so now let's look at the potential supports. Where are the averages? Okay, SMA 20 coming up, SMA 10 support right now. So 497.98. And I see what's happening here. This thing is potentially building a 5-minute pennant and also a potential. Oh, that's why they got trapped. Oh man, yeah, this. I see why. Oh my goodness! Just to add to the the comedy here, man. These guys, man. Oh, dude, it's silly games. Yeah, let me show you here, right? So it's not a symmetrical triangle. It's not a bull pennant. It's a right angle triangle, and there could be some fluctuations here in price, right? So off-grid gorilla, careful if you're observing Nvidia here. I'm not sure if you said AMD, right? I'm not sure if it's even correlated at all at the present moment, but this could be this is going to be oscillating or kind of consolidating for a bit. And this would be in respect to this formation here, right? So yeah, definitely descending triangle here, and this could introduce a downside. Okay, so now why would that be? The downside here would be in respect to the to the formation finding its lower highs, right? And then when the lower highs come down, then this thing would actually come back to a support of around 481.16. So let's back that. Let's go to the hourly time frame LRC and see if our thesis is correct. And let's pull that up. Check out the resistance here. The resistance of the formation is the top side of the linear regression band. 32 minutes to close, and now we'll start to validate our thesis. But I would imagine here that it needs to do some of that craziness, right? It doesn't have to. I'm just saying that it's of probability here because of what it's looking like. Let me get rid of this. Okay, so Off-Grid Gorilla coming up with another update here. So so we're looking at the momentum channels versus the linear regression channel plays update. Okay, I got you in the update. Okay, AMT 12% up, got you. And now Off-Grid Gorilla saying, Sensei, I just texted you a pic of the entry alert, AMD, if you want to share it with the team. Let's go ahead and take a look at that real quick. Wow. Yeah, that is complete trust. Let me see if I can. Would you let me try to transfer this to Discord. You go to messages. No, not messages. You know what? I may go into. Let me upload this here. Okay, so now I have it in Discord. Let me pull it up on this side of things here. Let me get rid of a couple things. And let me get my Discord open. Here we go. Okay, so Off-Grid Gorilla is sharing with us that signal, right? So let me just come back to see if you said anything, right? So right now, what Off-Grid Gorilla is saying, that he says, as I told you, I am not using anything you taught me 100%. He's using 100% just the indicators. Dude, you're a monster. And this is his buy signal and his trigger, right? So talk about complete faith in the play, not the play, the indicator. Oh, dude, that's scary times, dude. That's scary times, I gotta say, right? Because I myself kind of mentioned it, a couple days ago, saying, guys, yes, it is probably the most accurate around next to armor. Next to armor, this is probably the closest buy sell signal that I've ever achieved, right? But I said that you should definitely use your ability to watch price action and watch your key levels to really make a conscious decision here, right? So Off Grid Gorilla did none of the such, right? And just a completely full on faith on the indicators. Bro, that's scary, man. And thank you so much for taking it for the team like that, dude. I'm really happy that that is working out. So the people, Jay, hi Arca, any chance you can check out FDX? If you get a chance, looks like there's still some downside. Oh, Wall Street Ponzi saying the UVXY looks like support on the 30-minute 200 EMA. Let's see that AMT on UVXY. So yes, people, Jay, remind me here, okay? Let me just make sure to take a look at Wall Street Ponzi. So let's go ahead and do the UVXY, right? So this is going to be volatility. Let's take a look at that, and it's going to be the pro shares. Okay. So damn, my goodness in heaven, this 5-minute time frame buy signal at the open of this candle at 9:07, currently sitting at 9:30. The intensity in the green is still fluctuating in and out. The bands are contracting a little bit, so that offers a little bit of weakness, but we're still using the SMA 5 as support. But let me go ahead and pull up the EMA 200 per Wall Street Ponzi's instructions, right? And let's take a look at this. Where are my averages? Here they are. And let's modify, which by the way, you would be getting this script as well with the purchase of the momentum channels, right? So let's look at the EMA 200. So I'm going to go ahead and customize one, a custom EMA 1. We'll go ahead and set this on an orange color. Let me intensify that, right? In a thick orange. And I shall go and put the custom EMA 1 metric of 200. And we're going to display the custom EMA. So, okay. And the EMA 200 on you said the 30-minute? Or which one was it? Let me go back to your text. That was the 30-minute. Okay, so we have the 30-minute time frame, EMA 200, complete bounce. And in 26 minutes, and 6 seconds, you'll be closing above the linear regression which is the support is about 929, right? So that 929 closure in 25 minutes would lead to a continuation to the upside. And that'll also kind of play in with the momentum channel still suggesting a continuation. Let's see the 10-minute momentum. Yeah, everything is maxed. It's maxed green. Okay. I would watch out for the hourly time frame SMA 200 coming up at $9.31. That is very much confluent to the prior bar high at around 9:30, right? So this is suggesting 9:31. 9:31. And it's the Wall Street Ponzi. Thank you for having me look at this. And you notice here that we're getting a slightly darker shade of green as we approach the SMA 200 hourly time frame. It's natural, right? So we gotta. That's indicating that we need to break the prior bar high in order for us to continue to the upside. And that would be the temporary resistance for now, around 931. But looking good. I mean, volatility versus stochastic momentum, 30-minute time frame, complete upside posturing. Hourly time frame also upside expansion starting to happen. And the hourly time frame SMA 200, right? The EMA 200 on the hourly is 936, starting to create its channel. Oh, yeah. I haven't introduced it just yet. But yeah, I mean, playing the volatility, playing volatility is awesome, especially when you're keeping an eye on. The way I play this is personally, I use the ES, so I use the S&P 500 and or NAS together, right, as a pair to identify potential upside or expansion. So if we're getting the expansion or contraction, that's how you're going to be able to tell which side to choose, right? The UVXY or the VIX. And so the VIX would be the upside. UVXY is the pro short. So this means that you're betting contraction with upside price action. So meaning less volatility with upside, right? So then the VIX is you betting expansion with upside. But yeah, very cool stuff, man. Thank you for having us take a look at this. The furthest I've taken the team is actually the semiconductors ultra pro short and long, the S and also the DRV, right, and the DRS. So housing short, housing pro longs, and also we've done semiconductor long and short. The SOXS is massive gains on that one too. But yeah, I trust me when I say that I hear you. The UVXY volatility plays are not everyone knows how to play volatility, and it's different. It's different. It's not completely correlated with price action. It's completely correlated with volatility. What's the attention on it? A lot of psychology within this, which makes me feel that you were some type of intelligent operative, right, in your field. Were you trained to read people in some way? Because you are totally showing me that right now. Oh, Wall Street Fonzie, me too, man. Off-Grid Gorilla is a master of his DRV and SOXS, man. He loves those two. So Off-Grid Gorilla saying, Sensei, I just sent you another pic showing where I took entry for coin put. I did not get a single from you did not get a single from the channels, but it showed weakness. Okay, and the LRC channel top, so it showed weakness at the LRC channel top. Okay, so I decided to test the two together. Both are plus 12%. What? Hold on. Let me get that. Where's my phone? My goodness. Let me check. Yeah. That's the long you took? You took it from the signal? Gorilla, you took this thing from the signal. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me grab the screen here and show you OGG's entry. Dude, you're wild. Oh my goodness, man. You are wild. Okay, so he's sitting plus 12% on the play right now, and this is where he entered. Per the signal of the momentum channels, he just said, let's go. Under the LRC, and he still took it there, right? So we're resisting at the top of the LRC as per expected, right? But currently, OGG is sitting 12% up on his, this is the, which play was this, brother? What was that? Off-Grid Gorilla. Okay. Dude, Daniel, you 200% up on poll? No way. Yeah, what's the catalyst on that? Oh, okay, guys. So that was a coin. That was a coin put at the LRC top. Gotcha. 12%. Oh, I understand. Okay, so Off-Grid Gorilla giving us the green light here for his review and his live forward test of the new scripts here. Right. This would be the ARC momentum channels and the LRC. Right. So this. He's saying team, get your money and buy yourselves a Christmas present. But I'm not. I will promise you this: I'm gonna sell them dirt cheap here, and you're gonna be one-time owners. Like that's. I'm. If I'm gonna consider releasing this like next year or whatever, it's not gonna be one-time ownership. This is gonna be subscription-based, and definitely not like around $200. Not that. Right, so this is just for the live participants. This is just for the close-knit team that we have here when we're trading live. Okay, you guys. So that's I'm not gonna shill this in any video. I'm not gonna shill it anywhere else other than just to the team here live. Okay, so if you are at all interested, arcabulls@gmail.com, and that's it, team. And I know I have your emails, right? So please remember, team, that I wanted to tighten the script. I wanted to make sure that we can catch any little errors that this thing could have presented, right? But I feel that I've caught everything so far, and it did a good forward test with a few trades here with Off-Grid Gorilla. And OGG, thank you, brother. Again, thank you so much for putting yourself on the line like that, using the new scripts here, because it's always a dangerous thing to use a beta, to use scripts on a beta, but you showed mad conviction here, man. Thank you. Katie Cat saying, that's awesome. Thank you, Arca. Katie, thank you for being here. And then Jeff Nielsen saying, feed the beasts. Let's go. And also, I'm very curious over what, I'm sorry, that was Daniel. He was talking about pull. What happened with that play? Oh my goodness. Look at that thing. What? Wow. I mean, maxed volatility on this. This is crazy. Oh my goodness. Way above every moving average right now. Let me look at the daily time frame on this. What happened? So this looks like it has Polished.com shares doubled in value Wednesday pre-market, right? Erasing Tuesday's losses. Okay. So a surge of 46% after the company said it successfully completed a drone safety project with a major automotive manufacturer. So this is running on news. And the ones that are actually correlated to it are PRZO with a 55%, AUVI with a 22% gain, and SNTG with a 3.55% upside. So yeah, keep an eye on that, team. This is massive. I will say that this is definitely psychologically bound or based, and I don't necessarily see a continuation to the upside. If I mean, there's a lot of condition here. There's, for example, the daily time frame average true range on this is set to 33 cents, and it's up over $1, right? So there's no telling where it's going. So Off-Grid Gorilla saying, who are you calling a beta? Gorilla Crush, you know beta? Oh my goodness, dude. Off-Grid Gorilla came in saying he's alpha. Off-Grid Gorilla Wall Street Ponzi has asked you a question down there. A very curious question. What's worse, a beta or a sigma? Nice. Oh my goodness, dude. Gal, what's up? You get the indicator at the end of the master. Yes, Gal, but you must pass. You must pass with at least an 85% or greater in order to get the indicator in the next 10 or 11 weeks. Right, so and then you'll be able to get it. So in reality here, the track 1 students waited like 9 months. Because it never existed prior to this, right? So, but yes, Gal, you're gonna get whatever you've gotten already. That's not it. I really treat my master's students, with whatever I can. I try to support as much as I can. So Wall Street Ponzi said, "Let me get that shit, bro. I'm dropping my subscription to Trade 1348. At the end of the year, I would love to incorporate the AMT into the script. I've been working, brother. Really, the 1348 is it with a that's short the VIX and STI, right? And also the Hispanic guy with the Austin Martin DB9 or DB7. I forgot what he has. Right, him. What was his name again? The guy with the caps. Really nice office. Review dork. That's right. Why? I know that they're making some pretty cool algos, and I'm a really good friend. I'm good friends with Diana. There we go. What? No way. Short the VIX and the mass investor left. That's interesting. Dude, I mean, they're getting into real money there, though, brother. They have a massive following. Right, so I personally, aside from the ARQ series indicators, which are a very talented developer and script maker, he's a complete talent, right? Other than that, I primarily work alone, right? So I don't know, man. And I think who are they? Also, the question here is who are they working with? Like, who's developing the scripts for them? Like, for example, someone I learned a great deal from, it was Eric Crown. I learned a huge deal from him, and he is very smart. He knows his strategies, but doesn't script his strategies, or knows very little of it. He uses the caretaker, and the caretaker is the creator of this indicator here. Volatility on linear, right? BBWP, which I swear by, right? So he uses him. In my case, I really just want to learn to script as much as I can, and use it and being backed by artificial intelligence. So the scripts that you are getting from me are AI backed. So in reality, you are trading AI. You know, so it's it won't know what I want, and it won't know how to optimize if I don't tell it where to. So using both of our abilities, we're able to create this massive script. And to be honest, the completion of this took around, I want to say, yesterday it was around 4 or 5 hours of script of development, right? But I continued yesterday, and I think and the day before. So I think I completed around 13 to 15 hours of coding for the momentum channels. Wall Street Ponzi saying, I love Diana. She is, so yeah, she's an awesome person. Oh, that's right. You and I realized that on Twitter X. Oh, I see what you mean as far as the price. Right, so for at least for my viewers here, live only, I'm not going to subscription you. I'm not gonna do this for the close-knit team here. Right, so this would be the one time, and you own it forever. And that's why I don't want to. That's also another reason I don't want to publicize that, because I don't, I can't have something this sensitive be just a one-time ownership for like thousands and thousands of people. I would not benefit from that. That's what they said. No, dude. Once you buy it, you're done, buddy. I will never look back again. Oh, I see how they did it. That's it. Yeah, I see how they did. I didn't even know that was possible. And also, that kind of sucks, man. That's being an Indian giver. Do not be offended. Oh my goodness. Just sold coin put. As it lost strength at bottom of the next LRC zone, you made 11%, still riding AMD. And okay, so this is the continued forward test on the LRC versus the AMT, being the Arca Bulls momentum channels. Africa Gorilla is up 25% on AMD based on both of these strategies, right? The AMT channels and also the LRC channels. And the trade will be that. I'm not gonna. Thank you, Alex. And honestly, I think I'm not gonna be here live to like forever, right? Nothing. It's just I am gonna create consistency here in my trade, and also with the opportunities with smart money. There's a lot going on, and I don't know where I'm being pulled to. And also I'm super tired. So that's kind of getting in my head, right? So there's a lot to choose here. But this is the reason, like scripts like this, strategies like this is the reason why the smart money opportunity is there. Wall Street Ponzi saying, nah, you're legit. You're legit AF. I know you are for real, man. Dude, yeah, because I'll never look back here, brother. You know, especially if Arca Bulls turns into a hedgy, you know. I'm not gonna come and tax you for that, man. You know, I will continue developing strategies and continue, hopefully, providing educational content for Arca Bulls. Hey, man. So, okay, you just added it to the trading view. Nice, Zenon, good job. The BBWP indicator, how do you use that? Okay, so I can give you a quick little crash course on this. Volatility is represented by this momentum or the spectrum line. Okay, volatility is direction neutral. Okay, down here, you can draw a trend line like this, right? You can add one by pressing plus, and you draw the horizontal line. If you're a master student, you will get the revised script with the additional critical zones, right? The green and the yellow. So mark it off anywhere between. You see how I have two zones, right? I have 10 and 15. Both of these are critical contraction. And up here within the, honestly, I feel like adding one more at 85 too. But generally 90% and up, this is critical expansion. So when you're expanding in volatility, that means you are increasing the rate of exchange, the dispersion of returns. So that means that you're trading more, right? Whether short or long, it's just more. Volatility increases. The moving average is set by the white line. That also tells you the direction of volatility at the moment. Remember, it's direction neutral. Okay, so if this thing is expanding, that means that you're increasing volatility. So if you're, for example, a momentum indicator suggesting downside, that means that you're hitting the downside. You're hitting the gas on the downside. If it's pivoted towards the upside, then chances are that you're hitting the gas on the upside, right? Contraction means less volume, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it can't go up. So the reason I use volatility on a linear scale is so that I can measure however many times the asset in any particular time frame has reached a critical zone, and I backtest every single time from critical to its upside or from critical to its downside against momentum to understand what the probabilities are for an upside or downside move of whatever time frame that is. I understand that what I just said could fly over anyone's head. I get it. Okay, but it's my master students are barely starting to learn this right now. We just approached week number 5, and we're now starting the first exercises within backtesting volatility against momentum. So just know that it's not one person will observe volatility like any other. But yeah, the volatility, the caretaker created this BBWP indicator, and I swear by it. So, Joey Bryson, BBWP, Bollinger Bands with percentile. So with percentile, because you are in a linear scale, you're measuring with percentages. Instead of using Bollinger Bands, which are, let me see. Instead of using Bollinger Bands, which are like that, let me get the LRC out of the way. Bollinger Bands represent volatility. So contraction when it gets tighter, the little cloud, and then expansion when it starts getting a wider cloud, right? So there's no measuring this. I can't measure it. So you can see here that we were at critical contraction right down here when it's tight, right? And you can see right down here that we were tight as well. We were in contraction. So when it starts expanding, look at what expansion does linearly. In a linear fashion. Sorry, I don't even know if that word exists. But yeah, so I use it so that I can measure iteration. Right? So massive secrets here. Oh my goodness, man. Okay, guys, I have to bounce. I'll rewatch this video for my track. The little homework. Good, brother. Take care, Ian. Love you, buddy. Be safe. Be well. Sensei, I just sent you the updated pics of AMD play so you can share it with the team and break down why the indicator is showing. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at that real quick. Let me go back to you said text. Let's see. Incredible. And this is the yeah, they work very well. So I'm speaking of not day trading. I'm speaking of back testing to understand direction. But yes, I completely agree with you. So AMD is that the 25% long? Galvin, you're very welcome, my brother. I need a little water. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, AMD is the 25% upside that OGG has based on the momentum channels and linear regression channel strategy. Okay, so this is let me go ahead and pull up AMD on my side too. Okay, and you're looking at this. I assume that was the 5. And let me add it in there, and I'll bring up your image. Against the LRC is what you did. Okay, so this is the image that we're observing here, right? And I'm sorry, here's the image. So what we're looking at here is Off-Grid Gorilla's entry at the buy, and he is currently at the resistance of the LRC with a 25% plus position. So now if we come back to the live price action, you can see right down here that this was OGG's entrance. Right at it's similar to the touch that we face on the hourly time frame LRC, but this is 5 minutes, right? So this was the long, short-term time frame decline here before a continuation to the upside, break of the linear band, validation of the support of the linear band, and then you continue upwards. So now it's doing something similar to this, right in here. So we got to keep a close eye on the momentum channel's color to identify if it's going to continue to the upside or not. So in this case, we're still green, right? You can see here that this was a very light green in here in this bar. It continued on, getting a little more green, a little more, and deeper, right? You got a lot of brightness here. So if we're looking at the SMA 10, that could be an area to look at too. But the EMA 7 and 5, EMA 7 and 9 could be an area to look at for support within this too. Also the range high, right up here. 138.96, that could be a potential support. Okay, so this is currently using two strategies, right? And that's not saying that he would use the strategy built into the moving averages that also come with this package, right? That would be identifying a triple moving average crossover here, not to be confused with a buy signal. It's to tell you that it is the SMA 5 crossing above the SMA 10 green and the SMA 20 pink. Okay, so that means that you're getting a likely move to the upside. The probabilities land to the upside, and that's exactly what it did. Right, so congratulations, brother. I love that your position is so damn in the green. And Africa Gorilla saying perfect description. I appreciate you so much, my brother, and also putting your coin on the line here for the team to know that this is a live forward test. And you completely guinea pigged in it, right? And you annihilated it. So guys, yes, I love what we're seeing here. So hey, Julius, I saw you in here, brother. People were talking about GDC. I have no problem looking at it for you, brother. Let's see. So GDC currently falling on the daily, right? So this is that SMA 10 validation. You have 3 hours and 59 minutes, 4 hours, right, to close this daily candle beneath 271. This is the rule of thumb here. If you close this candle beneath the 271, the path to the secondary support would be the linear regression mid-band on the daily, which would be at around 254. 254 is a range, though, okay? Because that's just mathematically set. So 247 to 231. Yep. So 247 would be your focus. That would be your capitulation target to see if you can maintain your upside posturing, right? So that would be great if you could find support right down in here somewhere. So again, the range is located, the total range, right? 251 to 231 with a focus of 247. And that would be your condition here to close beneath the SMA 10 in 4 hours. Daily time frame appears to be stuck in a chop, right? So this is it's a little hard to determine what price is going to do. That's why I'm not telling you that it's going to go up or down. I'm just saying the condition is that because you're in the middle of the chop zone. So if I get rid of the LRC and the moving averages, I will display to you that chop area, right? The consolidation zone. This area here. So, yeah, and there's also very interesting moves in here. Let me see. Okay, 243 would be the chop area. And, yeah, very nice wall-to-wall move here. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know that this has the potential to really wall to wall, but but it's like I said, you're smack in the middle of the 50% of returns, right? So if you draw, let me bring up the center of the channel, right? And the way you do that is just the middle line. And let me intensify it here so that we all can see it. This is your 50% of returns, and then if you measure between here and here, then that would be the secondary area to consider as your 50% of returns, and you're slightly below it, right? So I can't tell which side this is going to go unless the closure of the SMA 10 happens, the green moving average. And I can't sit here and pretend that I will know, because then I would be lying the crap out of you. But I do see a rejection of the daily SMA 200 purple line and a huge bearish engulfing. This is the candle to validate that. One candle can be enough here before a continuation to the upside, marking off a higher low. And then this, I mean, it's fair enough to consider that, but I just don't know, my brother. So I hope that works for you. Damn, I hope not, brother. I hope you're okay. Hey, sorry. Right, I did say that I was going to check that, and Double X asked me a million years ago. My brother asked me. So let's look at this. 25.20 dropping down to about 20. Whoa, it dropped down to 22. Huge recovery. That almost looks like a shakeout. Why is that happening? Let's see. 9, 7, 6:30. Interesting. So morning volatility, I expect this to bounce again, like we were talking about the last time, right? We talked about bounces to 33 cents during the downside, and that usually happens right around close or a couple hours before it. So if the thesis here, creating a series of, I mean, to be honest, this is a bullish formation, right? So you're looking at a broadening wedge, and it just made it today. So something, I mean, I'm gonna have to further validate this, right? But and let me see. If there is, let's see here. If there is that, then this was the support and the bounce to try to test what could be test number 5 as a potential breakout. And it is a true breakout test. So the top side of this formation is located right at about 31 cents. So it marks off very clearly what we just said about a minute ago, right? You know, towards the end of the day, bouncing to 33 cents. It could be around 31. NVOS is dipping? No. Oh, right. This just tested the low of the NOT 382 at 120. And like I mentioned earlier, the low could be, per a new analysis, 118 to about 117. So I will, yeah, I'm gonna look more into this. And Double X, I apologize about the stall video, and I also said I would create a GTI video, and I didn't. This yesterday was special with my son. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of cut out right now because I'm starting to get super tired, right? Very short sleep here because of the little guy. But I'm gonna try to catch a little bit before he wakes up, and then get back into the mode, get back into business. Yeah, kitties, to me it looks good still. This is still a validation process. The breakout out of the channel, we never came back. So man, I put on a huge thesis on this on NVOS and the live around an hour and a half to 2 hours ago. Right, so Double X, we'll talk, buddy. Origin, love you, buddy. Thank you so much. Kitties never die. Appreciate you so much. LPB, no, I don't short small caps, brother. That's too volatile, buddy. Like, you could really lose your butt in one of those, man. As a potential short player, no, that's not smart. And trust me when I say that, a lot of momentum traders trade short small caps and micros. I mean, it's a niche area, but I don't. LPB, you have a special place in my heart, too. Oh my goodness. Oh, right, Danielle, I'm gonna check that out. Thank you. That's very kind of you. I love that you guys are sticking together. Zenon, you got it, my man. You got it, my man. You know, dude. I'm not gonna leave you guys hanging. Cyber Sultan, catch you later. Casey, love you guys so much. Tom, Double X. All right, you guys. Off Grid Gorilla, Ian Tucker, Galvin. I'm gonna catch you guys soon. Okay, Wall Street Ponzi, if you're still in there, love you, buddy. Alex, I'm gonna catch you soon. Okay, 93, if you're still in there too, I'll see you. Gal, adios, guys. Johnny Barnes, really appreciate it. Sasquatch, I love it, man. Is that another That 70s show? Love you guys. Let's cut it. Right? That was a nice cut to the song too. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment. Later, Origin, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. Never. I need you to do your own due diligence and everything will be cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well a very, very good rest of your day. And I will catch you at the bell mañana. Adios. Yeah.